One of the most useful things which I've added recently to the blog is the ability to automatically associate your categories with your posts that you make. So, for example, up until now, all of these categories up here, apart from the blog, you would have had to have attached posts properly to the links and everything. So if you've done resources, and we had a lot of resources, click the drop down category selector here, just scroll down a bit so you can see it. Then actually in the resources already we had children's resources, church resources, family resources, outreach resources, and under fives resources. The result would have been that we had to click the resources tab, and you originally came up with saying if you want to see more resources, click here, which is an extra step for users, which makes it more difficult. And it also said that you had to then choose your category, and it got very complicated. What I've done is I simplified it. So whenever you now add anything that is marked as a resource, and I'll show you a change for that in a moment, then when you click resources, it immediately lists you out everything that has gone into anything related to resources. Okay. Similarly, training. So at the moment we have Imagine Christian Schools Work Training in Liverpool. However, whenever you mark something as training, then it will appear there. Okay. All of these categories still work in a granular way, however, which is really useful. Now I don't know whether or not you'll want to add any other categories, or like events, for example, or anything else like that. That might be an idea in future. If you want to add anything to this top bar, then please get in touch with me and I'll sort it out for you. However, it would be useful, I think, that at some point you might want to be adding categories into your blogging, as I've shown you before. And if you add a category in, it is also worthwhile being able to associate that category. You might want to associate a category with one of these items up here. So, for example, I'm going to make a category now, and I will associate it with probably the resources page, and I'll call it test so that we can spot it nice and easily how we do it. Okay, so I'll walk you through step by step. We'll actually do it through a post, because I would think that would be the most natural way that you would probably be doing it. So we'll go down here to posts, and we'll add a new post in. By the way, apologies if you hear any dogs barking or growling. We've got my mum and dad's pet dog here with us at the same time, and the two dogs are trying to get on with each other. Right, so add a new post, and we'll just call it, this is a test post of the new associated plugin feature. Alright, so we'll be able to spot that nice and easy. So this post should automatically appear on the resources page. Okay. Now you can, I've changed things around a bit, so you can actually click more than one of these categories now. But obviously things won't show unless we make it. So let's have a look down here. We're looking for resources. You'll see I've actually changed the name of the categories as well. This is so I could track we could track the plugin easier, but I'll show you that in a moment why I've done that. So these events in Northwest now say Chester events, Cumbria events, Frodsham events, and so on. There's a very good reason for having had to do that. So we're looking for the resources, and you can click resources as a big group like that, or you can click 2 or 3 different ones. It doesn't matter, because it'll all simplify itself out in the wash. So this post should be in the resources page, and that's about it really. Okay, right, so we'll go from that, add some tags in. Actually we won't add tags because that'll just make a bit of a mess that we'll have to clean up later. And I'll change the author type down here to Andrew Gray. Alright, and we'll publish it.